Listen up. If you think you can just dream your way to success, then wake up. Today, we're talking about the raw, no excuses law of attraction. This isn't some fluffy, feel-good philosophy. This is about putting your mind, your words, and your actions on the line to make it happen. If you're tired of sitting on the sidelines, watching others win, then pay attention. We're diving deep into how the world's top performers turn thoughts into reality. So, if you're ready to stop wishing and start doing, let's get into it. Speak your goals into existence. If you want something, you need to speak it out loud. Saying your goals out loud isn't just talk, it's making a promise to yourself and the universe. Ever heard the quote, "Speak it until you see it"? That's what this is about. When you say your goals, you start believing in them more. You also feel more accountable. Have you ever noticed when people want to achieve something, they usually keep it quiet, since they're afraid they'll stupid if they fail. But keeping silent is what kills the dream. Imagine a top athlete saying, "I want to win a championship." That's not bragging, that's setting the standard. I think about Elon Musk. Years ago, he said he wanted to make electric cars mainstream. People laughed at him. But now, Tesla is a huge success. He kept saying it until everyone started seeing it. When you say your goal, you're taking a stand. It's not just a wish anymore, it's a statement. And if you say, "I'm going to lose 30 pounds, you're going to feel the pressure to follow through. And that pressure, that's good. It's what separates action from daydreaming. So, next time you have a goal, don't just think it. Say it out loud. Write it down. Tell a friend. Shout it if you have to. Make it real. Consistency and hard work. Talk is cheap if you don't put in the effort. You can have the biggest dreams, but if you're not consistent and working hard, it's not going to happen. Consistency and hard work are the backbone of success. It's about showing up every single day, no matter how you feel. Ever seen someone start going to the gym super pumped for the first week, and then nothing? They disappear after a month. That's what happens when you're not consistent. But think about pro athletes like Michael Jordan. He didn't just play when he felt like it. He practiced every single day, even when others were resting. That's why he's a legend. Let's say you want to start a business, learn a new skill, or change your lifestyle. You can't just give it a week and expect results. It's like planting a seed. You don't water it once and walk away. You show up every day and tend to it. If you stay consistent and keep working hard, it will grow. But it might take time, but it's guaranteed to pay off. Everyone wants results, but few want to put in the grind. If you're only working when you feel motivated, you'll never make it. You have to push through when you're tired, bored, or frustrated. Remember the quote, "Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard." So, no matter what goal you have, commit to it. Do the work, even on the days you don't want to. Because that's how you build momentum and become unstoppable. Visualization is a tool for success. Visualization isn't just some motivational fluff. It's a powerful tool used by top performers across every field. It's about seeing yourself succeed in your mind before it happens in real life. When you visualize your goals, you're setting your brain up to believe it's possible. Take athletes like Muhammad Ali. He always visualized his victories before stepping into the ring. He didn't just train physically, he trained mentally. He saw himself winning, holding that belt, and hearing the crowd chant his name before it ever happened. When the fight came, his mind was already there. That's why he was the greatest. If you want to be successful, you have to see it first. Imagine you want to start a business. Instead of just wishing for it, visualize every detail. Picture the office, the logo, even your first customers. See yourself making deals and crushing it. When you do this, you're preparing your brain and body to go after it. It makes the goal feel real, not some distant dream. If you can't see it in your mind, you won't see it in real life. Most people can't reach their goals because they never see themselves achieving them. They talk themselves out of it before they even start. Don't let that be you. Use visualization every day. Even if it feels silly, do it. As the saying goes, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. Keep visualizing your success and watch your actions align with your vision. That's how you turn dreams into reality. Rejecting mediocrity. The mediocrity is the enemy of greatness. It's the comfort zone that holds you back and keeps you average. Rejecting mediocrity means refusing to settle for just good enough. It's about pushing yourself to be more and do more even when it's uncomfortable. Think of Steve Jobs. When Apple was creating the first iPhone, his team presented a prototype. It worked. It looked good. Most people would have said, "Great job." But not Jobs. He rejected it and demanded better. It took months of redesigns and pushing past good enough to finally create the revolutionary iPhone we know today. If you're accepting mediocrity in any part of your life, whether it's your job, your relationships, or your health, you're holding yourself back. Let's say you're at work and your boss gives you a project. You finish it, but you know deep down it's just okay. That's settling. Imagine if you pushed for something exceptional instead. That's what gets you promotions and recognition. Most people are stuck because they choose comfort over challenge. They never go beyond what's necessary. But greatness is found outside the comfort zone. Rejecting mediocrity means being willing to go that extra mile when everyone else stops at the bare minimum. As the saying goes, good is the enemy of great. If you want success, reject the comfort of good enough and fight for greatness every day. Visualization and self-belief. Visualization is seeing your success before it even happens. It's like building a mental roadmap that guides your actions, and self-belief. That's your engine. It's what drives you to keep going when obstacles come up. Take Michael Phelps, the Olympic swimmer. Before every race, he visualized every single stroke, every turn, and even potential problems, like his goggles filling with water. So when his goggles actually did fill up during a race, he didn't panic. He finished the race blind and still won gold. That's the power of visualization combined with unshakable self-belief. Imagine you're going for a big job interview. If you walk in feeling unsure and picturing yourself messing up, that's probably what'll happen. But if you visualized every question, seeing yourself answering confidently, and believe that you're meant for that role, you'll perform better. You're more likely to speak up, showcase your skills, and leave a lasting impression. People often sabotage themselves because they don't believe they're worthy of success. They see themselves failing even before they start. But as Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. If you want to win, you have to see yourself as a winner and believe you deserve it. So, start visualizing your success every day and train your mind to see victory, not defeat. Because once you believe, your actions will follow, and success will become inevitable. Discipline is key. Discipline is the foundation of success. It's the force that keeps you pushing forward even when motivation fades. Discipline means doing what you have to do, whether you feel like it or not. It's about showing up every single day, no matter what. Look at Kobe Bryant, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He wasn't just gifted, he was relentless. He'd be at the gym at 4 a.m., long before any of his teammates arrived. Even after winning championships, he didn't stop. Why? Because he knew discipline is what separates good from great. He once said, "I can't relate to lazy people. We don't speak the same language." There are days when you'll feel motivated and ready to conquer the world. But there are more days when you won't feel like doing anything at all. That's when discipline kicks in. It's like a muscle, the more you train it, the stronger it gets. Whether it's hitting the gym, working on your business, or improving your skills, discipline is what keeps you on track. And you can have all the talent, resources, and plans in the world, but without discipline, you'll never get far. And you can't just work hard sometimes and expect big results. Success comes from being consistent, from sticking to the routine, even when it's boring, even when it's tough. If you want to win, you've got to master discipline. As Jocko Willink, a former Navy SEAL, says, discipline equals freedom. The more disciplined you are, the more control you have over your life. So stop waiting for motivation and start building discipline, because that is what will carry you to the finish line. To believe in your own potential. Believing in your own potential is the first step toward achieving your dreams. It's about understanding that you have the power to create your own future. Many people struggle with self-doubt, thinking they're not good enough or smart enough. But here's the truth, you are enough. Take J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before she became one of the world's richest authors, she faced rejection after rejection. She was a single mother living on welfare, but she never stopped believing in her story. She said, "It is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all." Her belief in her own potential led her to create a phenomenal franchise. When you believe in yourself, you're more likely to take risks and go after what you want. Self-doubt can be paralyzing. It can hold you back from applying for that job, starting that business, or pursuing that passion. But when you believe in your potential, you become unstoppable. You start to see opportunities instead of obstacles. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? You can't expect others to see your worth if you don't see it first. The world is full of critics, and it's easy to let their opinions bring you down. But remember, the most important voice is your own. You have to drown out the noise and trust that you can achieve great things. Believing in your own potential is not just a feel-good mantra. It's a necessity. As Nelson Mandela said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." So start believing that you can do it. Your potential is limitless, and the only thing standing in your way is the belief that you can't. Embrace your potential, take action, and watch your life transform. Create your own reality. Creating your own reality means taking control of your life and shaping it the way you want. It's about realizing that you have the power to change your circumstances, your mindset, and ultimately your future. Many people live on autopilot, letting life happen to them. But you can break that cycle. Consider Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple. He had a vision of what technology could be, and he didn't just sit back and wait for someone else to create it. Instead, he built it himself. He famously said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life." Jobs created his own reality by following his passion and refusing to conform to the status quo. When you decide to create your own reality, You stop being a passive participant in your life. You start to set your own goals, make your own decisions, and take responsibility for your actions. This mindset shift is powerful. You realize that you are the architect of your life, and that means you can design it however you want. But here's the catch. It's not enough to just think about what you want. You need to take action. Dreams without action are just wishes. Create a plan, set small goals, and start moving toward your vision. It might be scary at first, but every step you take will get you closer to the reality you want. Creating your own reality is about empowerment. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. So take charge. Believe in your vision and take steps to make it happen. The world is yours to shape, so go out there and create the life you've always dreamed of. No room for excuses. Excuses are the #1 killer of dreams. When you start making excuses, you're basically telling yourself it's okay to stay average. Every time you say, I'm too tired, or I don't have time, or I'll do it tomorrow, you're giving yourself a free pass to be mediocre, and that's not the mindset of a winner. Take J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter. She was a single mother, unemployed and living off welfare. She could have had every excuse to give up: no money, no support, no time. But she didn't let those excuses define her. She kept writing, pushing through rejection after rejection until she made it. If she had given in to any of those excuses, we wouldn't even know who she is today. We all have legitimate reasons not to act. Maybe you're busy, exhausted, or dealing with tough personal stuff. But let's be real, there's always going to be a reason not to do something. Successful people don't wait for perfect conditions. They act despite the conditions. They get up early, they stay up late, and they do what needs to be done no matter what. Every excuse you make is just a delay on your dreams. When you say, I don't have time to work out, you're really saying, I'm okay with being out of shape. When you say, I can't start that business because I don't have the money, you're really saying, I'm okay with being stuck in this job. Harsh, maybe, but it's the truth. If you want real change, cut out the excuses. Because as Tony Robbins puts it, it's not about having resources, it's about being resourceful. Winners find a way. Losers find an excuse. Which one are you? As we wrap up, remember that you hold the power to create your own reality. Don't let anyone dictate your life or your dreams. You have the tools within you, your thoughts, actions, and beliefs. It's time to use them. Start today. Visualize what you want, believe in yourself, and take action. Every small step you take is a move toward the life you desire. Don't just wait for opportunities, create them. And as you go on this journey, keep this in mind. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams, as Eleanor Roosevelt said. So go out there and make your dreams a reality. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more content that inspires you to take charge of your life. Remember, your reality is what you make it, so start creating. See you in the next video.